Hey guys, so it's almost 3 o'clock already, which normally, as you know if you've been watching for a little while, is normally when I have my day all finished up and ready to go to relax for the day or do whatever else I need to do throughout the day. But not today. Not today, my friends. Not a leisurely Friday for this woman. A bunch of things kind of came up. Well, not really came up. It's just my routine was off today. Alan is working nights. And anytime he works nights, my days are off a little bit because I try to spend some time with him before he goes to work, because he doesn't get back until like any time between 1 to 2 a.m. So I try, and then because of that, he doesn't wake up the day he has to work that late until later. So there's just a couple of hours where we get to spend time together. So that happened. I got really into work this morning as soon as I got up. I had plans to work at 11, but my call with my success partner went way over. We just got so excited and had so many great ideas today, and we had like such a good conversation today that it went over. And by the time I got off the phone with her, Alan was up and I wanted to spend time with him and have lunch, because by then I was hungry. So my workout didn't get in. Normally I work out anywhere between 10 and 11:30. Which sounds strange, but that's actually the time when I'm least disturbed around the house. Again, because Alan's schedule is so weird because he works in the theater industry. He's either sleeping at that point to work off the fact that he just, worked until 2 and he doesn't go to bed right afterwards because he's still quite awake, or he's just gone to work. So between 10 and 11:30 is actually normally the best time for me to work out. But because my call went over and then he woke up and he had to leave at like 1:32, I wanted to spend a little bit of time with him and have lunch. And then I really got into work. So it wasn't until the moment he left, I said, I need to get my workout in, because I knew at that point I started to make excuses that because I have all these things I want to get done today for work, that I'm like, ooh, maybe I should just take today as another rest day. But I didn't. As soon as Alan got out the door, I went downstairs and worked out. I actually had to stop about 15 minutes into it because I realized that my lunch was a really light lunch. I admit I only had toast with peanut butter and jam. We didn't have time to meal plan and get shopping this week, and that's what happens when you don't get a chance to meal plan or go shopping. You wind up having not the best choices. So I had actually only had toast with peanut butter and jam like 2 hours before I started to work out. So I had to stop about 15 minutes through to grab my recovery formula, which I had a little bit at that point, and then I brought it downstairs with me to sip on throughout the rest of my workout. So I had some calories in me while I was working out. So that was that, but I got it done. I mean, no excuses. I had to get it done. And I feel really good. Again, it was Pump Revolution, and my shoulders are killing me. I've actually had to prop my elbow up on a pillow to record this. So it was a good workout. I feel really great. Now I'm going to have my shake because I'm still hungry. And then I'm going to get back to work. It's just one of those days where you're in front of the computer screen all day, and I'm kind of cleaning up every 20 to 30 minutes just so I can get up and stretch and just like putter about a bit and then sit back down. But the one thing I realized how much I like about my cleaning schedule now is that because it is every single week, if there's a week like today where I just have a lot to do, it's okay if I don't get it done because it was just done last week. It's going to get done again next week, so it's okay if I miss a day. But that being said, I was totally multitasking while I was letting my results from recovery sit in. I started like wiping down counters and stuff downstairs, so it might not be perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than doing nothing, right? So I got quite a bit done, during my workout. So anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna finish my shake and I am gonna get some work in. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's just, I feel pumped and motivated this week in my business, and that's such an amazing feeling. Just an amazing feeling to know that how I can help other people achieve their goals. I love it. Hey, so this evening hasn't really turned out the way that I expected it to. I thought I would be working like well into the evening, but I don't know if I'm the only one that this happens to, but do you ever really have all of these ideas and then you switch like a physical position? Like I was at my desk for most of the day today, getting all of these ideas and getting stuff done. And then as soon as I decided, you know what, I'm going to take my laptop out, pop it open, throw on some vlogs, and do work from there, all of a sudden I'm looking through my to-do list and realizing it's not really prudent for me to do it today. Like it's boring for you guys to go into, but realizing that doing all of that today specifically was actually not the best idea. Whereas when I was sitting at the desk and even like an hour or so after I decided to do it, it was still a really good idea. But as soon as I got up and moved and switched, all of a sudden I was like, what was I thinking? So yeah, I'm pretty much done work for the day at the moment. The stuff I wanted to get done, I'm actually going to wait until next week to do it. I need a few days apart because it involves contacting some people who I just contacted the other day, so you don't want to bug people too much. Yeah, so I've been, you know what's really cool? You know what, I've been watching my vlogs, but I haven't been watching it on the laptop. I've been watching it on Apple TV. Isn't that awesome? That's Benji Man from It's Judy's Life, which I just started watching, not the channel, but I just tuned into for the latest one. So it's really cool to watch all of this stuff on TV after having signed into YouTube. So that's cool. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't show you the episodes you've watched, and it doesn't show you, it shows you your subscriptions, but not from the latest releases. You have to go into each channel specifically and see which one you didn't watch, which is kind of annoying. But you make up for it in the fact that, I mean, dude, like you could watch my big face on an even bigger screen if you wanted to. That's kind of freaky. I have not actually watched my own videos on this TV yet, which I'm thinking maybe I might try after this, but it's gonna freak me out. So that's what I've been doing at the moment. I've also painted my nails. I hope you can see. I actually chose this brown color from OPI. It's a mini one, and I don't know if, no, it's just way too fuzzy, but it's from OPI, and unfortunately it's the mini ones, so the name isn't on it. But if I remember correctly, this was part of the Muppets special, like limited edition a couple of years back when the Muppets movie came out, and Alan bought me the little mini kit for Christmas. So I believe this is like the Fozzie Bear one. Again, I don't remember the actual name of the nail polish, but it was the Fozzie Bear one. And I'm not normally into browns, but I decided it would be very fall and it's still sparkly, so I thought I would give that a chance, because I had to cut my nails because like my hair's been getting thick and growing fast, so have my nails, which is very typical of pregnancy, and they were just getting out of control. And to think, I used to always have long nails, and I can't handle, I think because of all the typing I do, I can't handle it anymore. And I find that if I start scratching myself inadvertently, that means I have to cut my nails, and they were just out of control. So I cut my nails, put a bit of color on it. So that's what I've done so far, and I done some laundry, and I have to figure out what to eat tonight. I was this close to ordering pizza until I realized we're really trying to cut back on budgeting, as well as who needs a pizza. I'm by myself tonight, and I would totally eat the whole thing, even if it's just a small, not a good idea. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna end up getting pasta tonight. I try not to eat like blatant, like bready type carbs for dinner. I try to delegate that to around lunchtime, and then just have my carbs in the form of fruits and vegetables for most of the rest of the day. But it's sparse in our kitchen right now until I get some food tomorrow. So I think that's really all I've got left to actually make a full dinner out of. So I think it's going to be pizza, pasta, not much of a difference really. So I think I'll do that tonight. I actually have a lot of calories left over to eat. So I think that's going to be on the schedule tonight. It's been very dull for filming today. Sorry guys, but yeah, I think that's gonna be on tap.